dreadful kimono responsible. I do hope you can track him down. The battle is over. What a relief. Why not return to town for a well-deserved rest and reward?
Ah, you have returned. What a relief. Do put me out of my misery here.
You went to look for the killer kimono, did you? What a waste of time.
I have no idea how this revered customer came to know of it, but he seems eager to hear the latest news.
News? Ha! I just want to make sure you don't blame a made-up kimono for Daisuke's death.
But this was not that hunt, I believe. You did not find the kimono in question, did you?
I could have told you that, and saved you the bother. For the last time, he wasn't killed by a kimono. I'll be keeping an eye on you lot, so you don't make up any more stories to protect yourselves.
What a stubborn man. He will not leave me alone, and a frequent guest is never welcome. Unless that guest is a customer. You inspire such awe. I feel quite delirious in your presence. But I do enjoy it. Would you do this lovely storekeeper a favor? The crucial kimono has come to light at last. Yes. Surely you remember the unfortunate passing of poor Dansuke. The kimono in question was noted along the Harugasumi Way. Its territory could certainly include the site of the tragedy. Having heard several descriptions, I believe it to be a kimono similar to the gold shard. If it is indeed the kimono we seek, it already has a taste for human flesh. Please, hunt with caution. Assuming all goes well, we will ask Suzuran for help. The sensei will be able to confirm whether it was this kimono's doing. I have no doubt you will live up to my every expectation.
I was wondering when you'd show your face. I've got a strong fire in the hearth, so tell me what you need.
The onyx shard favors the riverside. Please be careful. much like this one. Very sensitive to all that moves, and quick to fly at whatever might cross its path. Unsuspecting hunters fell true. Devastating. Gather anything valuable, and see to it that you return safely.
Having listened to everyone's reports and studied all the evidence, I have reached an incontrovertible conclusion. Dansuke was indeed attacked outside Minato by the Ishibari, more commonly known as the Onyx Shark. Now that the circumstances of his death have been clarified and the kemono in question hunted, the matter can be closed.
Well, that is comforting news. But I fear a certain someone will not be satisfied. Very much so. I do wish he would accept the obvious truth. Anyway, your toils will not go unrewarded. Something for Suzuran too, I think.
Really? For me? Well, in that case, there's a book I've been hoping to obtain. It's...
This will be a personal offering, not something from the treasury.
Oh! I see. A mystery, then. Well, I'll look forward to it.
You inspire such awe. I feel...
Ah! There you are! Sorry to barge in, but this is urgent.
Nobumitsu, whatever is the matter?
You remember the fellow who made such a fuss about Dansuke's death? He's left town. Fled. I didn't think I should go after him alone. I was hoping you can help.
The man has left Minato? But why?
Simple. To get away from me. I noticed he's been acting strange for a while now. This morning, I saw him setting off towards the Blossom Trail looking kind of fishy. So I called after him to ask where he was going. He looked really panicked. Spluttered something I couldn't make out and then bolted.
That is curious. And a rare show of restraint on your part, Nobumitsu, not giving chase. I echo the request. Would you pursue the man and find out why he is acting so peculiarly? I leave it in your ever-capable hands.
I know who you are. You're the amazing hunter. I'm Kanna, a carpenter. Well, just an apprentice at the moment. Can I ask a favor? Chipper, I mean Rensan. You know, the master carpenter? She seems really troubled by this old note she's got. Look, I copied it down. I think I got all the important bits. No way of knowing for sure, though, seeing as I can't understand it. Can you? What could white, round, thread leaves be shorthand for? I suppose it could be describing material. That's a good idea. Lead the way.
Oh, I see. So you came to me. White, round, thread, leaves. Ah, I see.
Huh? You know what it means? That's amazing!
I think it's a list of qualities of a certain material. One that I see on a regular basis, actually. White in color, round in shape, thread-like in nature. And as for the leaves... Yup, I'd say it's a cocoon.
Cocoon. Of course. Yes, that must be it.
I hope I'm not wrong. Otherwise, I'm going to look very silly. There's a number as well, see? The required amount, probably.
Yes, I see. Arigato. Can you collect this number of cocoons then? You can give them straight to Chipper. I mean, Renson, when you're done.
Had another bright idea? What's your latest whim? Why are you giving me these? To help me? What are you talking about? Ah, this was Kanna's doing. I see. It's because of the note. I thought she was being a little nosy before. I'll have to thank her for meddling. Anyway, you did well to work out what it meant. I owe you. If there's anything you need in return, let me know. Was there something else? Anything else, just give me a shout.
Well, you seem to be in good health today. Better than ever, in fact. That mysterious karakuri in your chest must be working like a charm again. Between that and the relentless rain stopping so abruptly, I'm completely baffled. What happened? It's like I said before. There is so much in this world we don't understand. But that doesn't mean it's inexplicable. I'm convinced there's a reason behind everything that happens. Still, in the absence of a credible explanation, perhaps we should just call it a miracle. And speaking of miracles, the scorched forest and turbid waters are rapidly recovering. Whatever was hampering the celestial thread appears to be gone. It's weaving out in all directions again. Something of a mystery, or is it? A miracle? I hope not. Otherwise, what do we do if the same thing happens again? Pray for another miracle? But if you don't want to talk about it yet, I understand. Whenever you're ready, I'm all ears. For now, at least. Minato is safe and there's no imminent Kemono threat. In fact, I hardly know what to do with myself. How has your health been? If you're feeling better, that's wonderful. But as we don't understand why, I'd still prefer you to moderate your exertion.
there you are. Are you very busy with jobs? I've got an urgent request for you if you wouldn't mind. A boat was attacked going past the island before, you see. The crew only barely managed to get back to Minato with their lives. From what the fishermen are saying, it sounds like Kemono causing a nuisance on the island again. Too many more attacks and trade will be ruined. All goods coming in from the north have to pass close to the island. So, would you mind going on a hunt for me? I hear the bones of the Kemono are very light and strong, and extremely useful for all sorts of fishing equipment, so the materials won't go to waste. We really don't want to lose out on any more trade.
ごめん。ごめん。
you. That's perfect. Vessels can pass safely by the island again now. We get all sorts of supplies from the north. Clothes, nets, you name it. If boats can't get through, Minato really suffers. What with violent seas and Kemono to deal with, crewing a ship is a hazardous occupation around here. Indispensable for the town, however. Much like you hunters are. I think you're all doing amazing jobs. Every one of you.
Off hunting? Can't bear to leave Minato, is that it, Chief? There's something that's been playing on my mind. It's Tamakazura. I've noticed him taking off from the bathhouse a lot lately. Do you know where he goes? If I ask, he'll only evade the question. Maybe you'd have better luck? But I suppose it doesn't matter. He always seems to be back the following day. And Karakuri keep the baths going anyway.
Did I hear you discussing Tamakazura?
Mm-hmm. He keeps disappearing lately. I was wondering where he goes.
Yes. He is wont to wander without warning. To the ruined castle, perhaps? I have noticed a longing in his eyes when he gazes at the northwest sky.
The castle. That's no place for a leisurely stroll at the best of times. There's talk of another savage Kemono up that way recently. If that really is where he's going, we need to fetch him back.
How alarming. In that case, could you find out where he is going when he leaves town? And eliminate any dangerous Kemono in the area. I will gladly compensate you for your efforts. I can ill afford to lose a valued customer after all.
Mind if I ask a small favor? You busy? I wanted to ask you about the Hime-sama. No one's seen her since Amaterasu tried to level Minato. According to that retainer of hers, she left for her hometown to ask for the Ago clan's help in the fight. But no one's seen our young steward since. What do you make of it? How? We wouldn't even know where to start. Or do you think Ichi knows more than he's letting on? You think I'm knocking at the wrong gate? I don't know. My gut's telling me something is wrong here. I got the feeling he was hiding something when we spoke before. And he just left for the camp in the canyon. Said he had some business there. It doesn't sit right. I was going to follow him, but there are so many Kemono about at the moment. I thought it better if you went. Do you mind, Chief? We need to find out what Togahime's retainer's hiding.
How curious it is. As though I hear the sounds of life blown on the wind from every direction. What pain and suffering Amaterasu has wreaked upon our town. No doubt, many will want to forget such a woeful day in our history. But to remember only the final chapter of the tale. No, a story must be told from start to finish. I yearn for every detail. How the battle unfolded. How the darkest hour of our town turned to light. So tell me of the mighty bird. Fill me with tales of valor in the face of her blinding power. How curious it is. I'm so pleased to see you well, Hunter. Seeing Minato under such torrents of water brought fresh meaning to the hunter's songs. My mother once told me that they had a deep connection to the sacred mountain. As she gazed far into the distance, she warned me that the rains would come one day. And she told me of a legend of a kemono atop the mountain, whose designs control the flood. If there is more of the tale you can tell, Hunter, please, feed it to my famished heart.
Konnichiwa, can I ask you something? G-san says that when his G-san was alive, there were people living on Natsukodachi Isle. That's the proper name for the spirit isle, you know? And they had lots of karakuri they could use. And they traded with people here in Minato. Do you think they lived where the ruins are supposed to be? That's what I think. I wonder what kind of life they led. Could you try to find me a relic or something from the ruins? Something that proves people lived there. Oh, no! Hang on. The fishermen say they've noticed a really dangerous kemono on the isle lately. What if it destroys the ruins completely? Then there will be no relics left at all. That would be terrible. But you could hunt it before that happens, couldn't you? Please?
You haven't seen Len, have you? I have to get this letter to her. But I have an urgent job to finish off as well. You couldn't deliver it to her for me, could you? You've saved my skin. Don't forget now. It's for Ren.
A letter? For me? Who's it from? I'll read it later. It's from my father. Well, it's complicated. Now then, I need to hunt a kemono. Would you give me a hand?
Ah, good to see you fitting well. Healthy folk, healthy town, I always say. The arrival of the Tsuruhashi has breathed new life into Minato's own carpenters. Everyone's pulling together to rebuild after that awful business with Amaterasu. That Ren woman is a force to be reckoned with, huh? She tells me she's planning to rebuild the storehouse next. Yes, everything seems to be going swimmingly. Although, there is one fly in the ointment. Some of the materials we need aren't reaching us. It seems a Kemono at Fuyusagi Fort is causing the trouble. Without those materials, I don't think the construction of the new storehouse will get very far. You wouldn't be able to hunt the beast responsible, would you? Things are difficult enough without it hindering any trade routes. Our carpenters and the Tsuruhashi are working so well together at the moment. I'd hate for this to put a damper on it.
We meet again, Hunter. Led here by Datsukumo, are you? Where they were born, or from whence they came, none can remember. They lived in harmony with the hunters of old, helping them, guiding them to prey. Or so it is said. And it would seem we have been held by them once more. I believed all Tsukumo to have fallen into sleep, their purpose fulfilled. But I see now they are with you. As though released from their previous duty and given purpose anew. Perhaps it is all a result of that which you have achieved. That which no other could. You have subdued a force of nature that bested every hunter before you. The cyclic distraction of man and Kemono is confined now to history. The endless rain that for millennia grieved our kind will fall no more. Do you know what this means? Henceforth, you tread a path never before trodden. No Kemono, no human can nurture a new order from the soils of the past. That bold task falls to you and you alone. I will enjoy seeing what unfolds.
cry of a cobalt lava back? Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you. Oh, it's you. I wondered who he was. Oh, I didn't mean to cause trouble. I'm looking for something, but perhaps I should abandon it and go home. There's a biting cold here, and fierce kimono too. You'll want to stay alert. Although, as far as I can tell, you've just hunted the fiercest of them. Forgive me for my absence. I hope it didn't inconvenience you, Ujichige-san.
No skin off my nose. The Karakuri keep things running nicely here. I was just concerned for your safety.
I did come across a powerful kimono today, but I live to tell the tale.
Why do you keep leaving town? And to the fallen castle of all places? That's a dangerous area.
I'm looking for something. Not kimono materials, nothing important. But I don't want to put anyone in danger.
Looking for something? At the castle?
Please pay no attention to me if I'm gone. The bathhouse knows how to look after her customers. She's very reliable. Thanks, by the way. You really are a model hunter. Now, I have cleaning to do, so...
What's going on with him?
If everyone
I was hoping to... Oh, I was wondering when you might come back. The waters are in fine form today. Oh, good. There's something I'd like to ask you. Would you do me a favor? Arigato. I'd like to ask you to find something for me. That's right. I need some help. Perhaps it's not the sort of task hunters usually take on, but I don't think I'll ever find it on my own. I think a hunter with your skills stands a good chance, though. It's a necklace made with kimono pelt. It should be somewhere inside Otsuki Castle. Sorry, the Frozen Fort. No one calls it by its proper name anymore, do they? I have a fairly good idea where it will be. I've marked it on the map. I'll explain more some other time. Not that you'll thank me. It's a very dull tale. Do be careful, though. Everyone says kimono have made the castle their home nowadays. Thank you for offering to help.